Quick heads up, this is not a reaction channel. This is a commentary channel. I can't tell you how many comments that I get saying, hey, let the video just play all the way through and then go back through it. Problem with that is that it lengthens the video to whatever time frame that it goes to, and then to go back is just a pain in the behind on my end, particularly when I use my phone to do a lot of my recording. And if you've been on this channel for any length of time, you've seen me get notifications in videos and the like, and phone calls and the whole nine, and I'm not a huge fan of that. So that's one of the reasons why I do try to get through the videos kind of quickly, but at the same time I want to be thoughtful and I want to be able to add something to whatever it is that I'm covering at the moment. So I appreciate you guys coming through, and I understand that it's not for everybody. Trust me, I get it. And when you guys want me to, or if I get requested to, I will pin the original video either in the description or the comments. So it's not a matter of me wanting to, just ignore people or anything else like that. It's just that, hey, I do have my own life. I have a lot of things to do, and I try to make these videos with as little time, wasting as little time as possible. All right. So with that being said, let's get into this one, because if you've been looking at her face, it may be very familiar to you. I've covered this lady before when she was drowning in her white guilt and really just tripping off her Trump derangement syndrome, okay? Well, she's back with a far-fetched story, okay? I'm not buying this story that she's putting out, and we'll just get into it. Yes, she's still a 35%er. I actually got a lot of comments on BitChute talking about, oh yeah, that's a dude. Nah, this is definitely not a dude. This is a chick, all right? And we'll definitely be able to tell via the story she's going to give us right now. So without further, let's go.
So yeah, stupidity is still alive and well. I just want to let you guys know what I just had to go through at a local park. So my kids were playing like normal children with other kids at the park, and these kids weren't being indifferent, they weren't being mean, and they were getting along really well.
Which isn't surprising, because they're kids, alright? Kids just want other people to play with. Adult dog, doesn't really matter. Let's have a little fun. Best part about kids.
They were white, and my children are black.
Really quickly, why don't we call mixed people gray? Right? I mean, even if they're mixed, like, white and Asian, why can't they just, if you're mixed, if your color identity, if your Creole identity matters so much to you, why don't we just call them gray? Why can't we instead of calling President Obama black, let's call him gray? This lady's kids, let's call them gray. By the way, I kind of had this sixth sense about whether or not she was, a bit of a mud shark, or, down for the brothers. She might have a bit of a black fetish, because it's just, that's the energy that she gives off. Like, she's just has a thing. You ever see the movie Black Snake Moan? Something like that. But either ways, yeah, let's make gray people a thing, seeing how everybody gets their own little box to be in, right?
Now, we had no problems for probably a solid hour. Then this one little girl's mother keeps coming and pulling her daughter away from playing, and I'm being nosy, because I'm like, why can't your baby play, type of thing. And I noticed that she keeps telling her daughter something, and then her daughter will come back to the playground and not go directly back to where she was playing, but look around to through the poles of the playground to see if her mom is still paying attention. And as soon as her mother turned her back, then that's when she would come and play with my daughters. So I started picking.
I can't help but feel we all know where this story is going, where this story is headed, and just first and foremost, this lady, particularly with her love of her camera, I can't help but feel if she were really presented with such a situation, her camera would be out. You know, like she'd have like video out and be showing the video as well. Like, yeah, you know, the mom goes over there and she does this. Like, she would have been. I can't help but feel like she would be recording if this was something that actually happened. But you know, I'm not calling her a liar. I'm just saying, and I'm not even saying that maybe something like this hadn't happened. But I just know that, you know, my ladies, you like to embellish quite a bit. Okay.
Up on some things. Well, then we get to a part where all the kids are playing again, and I catch the mother trying to come back to the playground to, again, I guess, come tell her daughter not to play with my kids. So I kind of meet her there before she's got time to actually step on there.
Now, I know, guys, I cut it off. It's what I do. But the deal is that if this lady was this kind of racist, like, I mean, just don't play with those kids, wouldn't it strike you more as she would just go take the kid and go off? Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she would just grab it, particularly if you're at the park. And when you're at the park, there's not much to do at the park except for be there. So if she really didn't want if this lady was really doing all this, wouldn't she just grab her kid by the arm and just drag her off, as opposed to, no, don't play with the little Negro babies, okay? No. I can't help but feel like this is just, it's not adding up, at least to me. Maybe to you. I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let's continue.
And I'm like, hey, how you doing? She's like, oh, hold on, I'm trying to get my daughter to get away from certain kids real quick. And I said, oh, you mean those black girls over there? She said, I just
gray girls over there, because I can't help but feel her kids are going to be like super caramel colored.
I'd just rather she not play. I said, oh, then how are you going to raise your kids if you'd rather them not play with any minorities? You know, it's 2019, they're kind of everywhere now.
Yeah, like, that's a big part of the reason I feel like when she said that you know, they were white and my kids are black, like, she kind of like whispers it, and then when she goes like, you know, I mean, how are you gonna expect them to play with any minorities? You know, it's the way her cadence changes that leads me to believe that there's something fishy about the story that she's telling me right now.
She looked at me funny. And I said, ma'am, I'm going to let you know I'm those kids' mother. And it's okay if you want to be an ignorant, dumbass bitch. But apparently, your daughter over there didn't happen to catch that gene.
Okay, so you hear how, like, you know, she's like, oh yeah, if you want to be an ignorant, dumbass bitch. Oh my goodness. You don't, like, I don't know. This is coming off as really fake. This is just striking me as real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't think she'd be as keen to the escalation if the lady wasn't being aggressive at all. You know what I'm saying? And by sitting there calling her a dumbass bitch and all this other stuff, that is escalation. That's a verbal escalation towards being super aggressive. But as you can tell, like, it's not adding up.
She's over there being a good, compassionate human being, and I don't know why in the hell you would want to distract her from that to be an ignorant, racist piece of shit like you. Those children...
Do you really believe this? Come on, yeah. Like, who's buying this? And this video has like 1.4 million, I mean, it's Facebook views, and we all know Facebook likes to inflate. But... like, people really buying this? I actually got this because my best friend reposted it, and I'm just like, oh, come on, this I don't know, man, this story is not striking me as plausible, particularly if this lady is the racist that you're making her out to be in this moment. Like, she would have just grabbed the kid and skated. And now you're sitting here telling us that, you know, you was calling her all these names and, oh, you're so ignorant and everything else like that, and you're accusing this fellow white woman of being racist, and she's not. What is she saying? How is she responding to all this? I really love to see the other side of this.
Might have more skin tone than you do, but they're a hell of a lot more compassionate than you. Why do you have a problem with children? Oh no, that's not what I meant. It's just because we don't know them. I said, no.
But that's the thing. Like, from the description you gave before, that's not going to be her response. She'd probably sit there and be like, oh, you race traitor? Sit there. What are you talking? Oh, so you're laying down with the Negroes, huh? Like, this is not striking me as a realistic account. 'Cause I'm not saying oh, maybe she didn't have an encounter with a woman or not. I'm just saying that your side of it is sounding very sounding very implausible.
Park, you don't know anybody at a park. So that is what you meant. If you're going to be racist, stand on it. But when you get confronted by it, don't be wishy-washy. And I know looks can be deceiving. I know you thought my children were going to be over there and their black mom or their black dad sitting in the car in the parking lot not paying attention to them, but...
How racist is that? Like, lady, yo! And this is coming from her side. She was like, I know you thought their black mom or black dad was going to be in the corner just not paying attention to them because they're over there smoking crack and doing all these other things, breathing the white man's air. Like, yo, come on, man. Like, this story is just not, it's just not striking me as legitimate, man. Not at all.
Joke's on you. They got a wonderful mother. They got a superhero, invincible-like type of mother that will light your ass up.
What kind of father do they have? I'm very curious because you're like, oh, they have this great mother. Where's the dad? Particularly if your or your gray kids are biracial. Where's their dad at?
Period. So, racist, do me a favor. If you can't handle your children playing amongst the population, which is diverse, don't take your little motherfucking kids out nowhere. Leave them at home where white is all you got.
This lady is so smug, yo. She is like really full of herself. Oh my god, yo. Like, she is so full of herself. That's right. I'm standing up for these minorities. I mean, her own kids. And that's the thing. If these were your kids, I mean, if your kids were in such circumstances or anything else like that, I'm just not seeing you being able to, hold in that trailer park, darling. I'm really not seeing, like, if this situation happened and this is something that's legit, I'm not seeing you holding all that trailer park. You're going to sit there and be like, not my babies and all this other stuff. Not this calm, cool, collected presentation that you're giving to us in the moment.
Because this is not 1940. We will slap the fucking taste out of your mouth over our babies. Understand that?
And that's the thing. See how violent females are? Like, because she's like, oh, we will slap the taste out of your mouth. And, she's talking about another female and everything else like that. But, I mean, lady, if she don't want her kids playing with her kid, if it was the type of just racism that she's describing, the lady would have grabbed the kid by the arm and just booked it. She wouldn't really want to said anything. This just is coming across as phony as shit.
I don't know why you ain't figured it out.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna like your page, and I'm sharing this video. I'm sharing it right now. So let's go back to Milfy over here, because oh wow, that bottom tooth right there. Y'all see that? That bottom tooth is not looking popping. Hold on, let's get her in a. No, that's not good either. Oh yikes, she has to have a better angle. Looks a little drunk, but that's about as good as it gets. Okay, so guys, I'm not believing this story. I'm not. I think that, I'm not saying that there wasn't a confrontation or anything else like that, but the events in which she's describing and the manner in which she's describing it are just striking me as very implausible. But maybe you are thinking, oh yeah, go get him, Mama Cub, Mama Bear. By all means, I'd love to know what you guys are thinking in the comments. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, yeah, go ahead, do that too. I ain't scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and bitch who didn't like, let's be real and speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? Is this striking you as a legitimate story? Is this something that you feel, oh no, she was this sounds legit, this sounds straight up? Or are you like me, like I'm not buying it? I'm really not, particularly with like no footage, because she would have, like, this is something about this lady tells me that if she were actually in a confrontation such as this, she would have her phone out and she would be recording. No, you racist this, that, 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 and she would have, like, you know, put the lady full on blast. But there might be something I'm missing. So that's what you're here for, and that's what the comments are there for. By all means, enjoy them, and until the next one.